Hi, how you doing? Okay, so right now is what they call the Lions Gate portal. So there's like a sun. I can't remember the name of the sun because it sounds like Sirianni, like Coach Sirianni, but it sounds something like that. There's this star out there that is bigger than our sun, and it's really close. So it's like we have two suns right now. And then our sun is in Leo, which is a really strong moment for our sun. So there's just lots of sun energy beaming and belting down on Earth right now. And so they call that the Lion's Gate portal. When that happens, you're supposed to look within and kind of like reevaluate yourself, where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do, and even who you are and things like that. It's a time to like manifest things, for it to kind of come together in a new way that gives you that last little bit that you needed to be able to make it happen. And so that's right now. So I've been trying to do my inner work and trying to figure it out. At first I was like, oh wow, what is this Lionsgate portal stuff? That's not what I feel like right now. I feel like I'm just waiting. This is a time where I'm just, I'm like sleeping a lot and just trying to get through it, because to tell you the truth, I'm trying to work towards bottom surgery, and it's like a bunch of work to do and blah blah. You don't want to hear the details, but I just like, I don't want to start my life until I do that, really, because then there'll be people, there'll be too many people that can stop me and tell me where to go and things like that, and I just want to be able just to do what I want to do. And so I was surprised, like how could that be even remotely true for me? But then I thought about it, and for me right now, it's been really interesting already, just within the last day thinking about these things, that I noticed that I've spent a lot of time alone. I've lived the life of a loner, and so like I've kind of like lost my connection with people and lost touch with people. I don't know how to make friends or be a friend or things like that anymore. And so like when I imagine myself getting people skills, I mean not people skills, when I imagine myself getting friends and goals that have to do with that, it's just like I can't, it doesn't make me feel good. It may just like, people don't make me feel good. I'm happiest when I'm alone and when I'm not imagining myself have to be around people, And that's kind of frustrating right now because I just recently had breast augmentation, so I've got these really nice boobs now, and I'm getting tons of attention from guys, but I don't like it. At first I was like, oh boy, maybe this means I can get a boyfriend, But really now it's turned into resentment. I resent it when, like, I don't like it when guys are, I'm like, I'll look over and there's some guy staring me down like that and things like that. It happens all the time, almost everywhere I go, and I don't like it because I've lost respect for guys when it comes to things like that. Who cares? What good does that do me? Like, what value is there in a guy looking at me that likes me? He's never gonna dare to ask me out. Nothing's ever gonna come of it. Like, what good? Like, what difference does it make? Who cares? It just means nothing to me, because it's related to this. Because like if I think, like, I have a really healthy sex drive, I mean, I can have a really healthy sex drive. And the more I'm attracted to guys and the more I'm interested in sex, the more unhappy I am. It's just because I live in a town where I have no clue how to socialize here, I don't know where people go. They have private clubs I don't belong to, I guess. It's just a dead town. All the the curtains are drawn, and there's just the only people out are homeless people, And which is pretty cool. I'm just a little bit different than a homeless person. I'm just one step up above a homeless person, you know. The only difference between me and a homeless person is that they don't have a home and I do. You know, I've lived a very humble life. I've always been poor, just barely can survive financially type person, you know. So I've thought, you know, like, how can I do this, you know? And I reevaluated things, you know, like we had this, like where I work, we had this video where it shows the mountains, and they chose to focus the message of the video to promote our company on the mountains, and it just did me a lot of good spiritually. That video was real profound, because I started to imagine myself in the mountains, and it just made me free of all my problems, you know? If I make goals and imagine myself alone in the mountains, I'm happy. And I believe I can do it. But if I start imagining, you know, like, boy, I'm sure that guy's pretty cute, you know, or that, you know, that girl would make a really good friend. And like, if I start thinking those type of things, it's just, you know, it's always going to boil down to that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know how to do things like that. I don't know how to have a boyfriend or go on a date or have a friend or make a friend. I don't know how to do things like that. So it just leads me down this road where I'm just like, I feel like I don't belong anywhere and things like that, you know. But if I imagine myself up in the mountains, you know, if I imagine myself bringing a person with me up in the mountains, that's just not realistic either. People don't like the mountains. They think they do, but not the way I do. You know, and if I take myself up in the mountains, then it makes me feel happy. So I don't know. We'll see what I do with the rest of my summer. Because it's weird in those moments, suddenly if your brain figures out how to put it all together. I realize, because I live far away from them, it's a day hike just to get to the mountains. And then it would be a day hike into the mountains. Once you get there, it's like 2 days. I have to do a 2-day hike in 1 day. So it's really hard. So I realize I can hike to the bench of the mountain, and I can camp out there, even though there'll be people all over. Just set up a tent. It's not illegal. And just sleep there. And then I can get up bright and early in the morning, right on the bench of the mountain, and go on and hike up into the mountain. You know, like I'll do that, like sleep there Friday night, you know, because I have weekends off. Then I can go up deep up in the mountain on Saturday and spend the night, and then have not all Sundays, then I gotta hike back. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do, but that sounds pretty fun. I've been scared to camp alone and stuff like that, but I guess it doesn't matter, you know, because I don't know. It's just you got to do what you got to do, you know. But anyway. So really, this is about the Lionsgate portal. You can see. That's what you're supposed to do is go through yourself like that and try to figure it out and stuff like that, you know. And I guess happiness matters, you know, because like if you have a goal and you're trying to reach it and it makes you miserable, you know, then what good is that goal? And are you even going to be happy when you get that thing anyway? You know, I guess part of the trick to life is having goals that make you happy while you're in the journey of getting there, you know. Yeah. I guess that's what I'm supposed to learn through this.